All right, gonna try this again since last week I did this. I recorded my NFL picks here on webcam, and the video cut off halfway for me, so half the video wasn't there. So if anybody watched that, you only got half a video. I'm gonna do the NFL picks this week, and I'm not gonna uh, ramble on about as much as I did last week. Just trying to do this quickly, so the way it's short video, and hopefully it won't cut off on me. Start off with the buys of the week: the Denver Broncos, the Tennessee Titans, the Kansas City Chiefs, who definitely need a bye week. The Arizona Cardinals, the San Diego Chargers, who uh, couldn't have their bye week at a worse time when as hot as they are, and the Seattle Seahawks, who coming off a big, impressive victory over the New York Giants. They beat the Giants. That was pretty impressive. I came back with it. Week 6, 4-1 San Francisco at 5-0 Detroit. Now, honestly, didn't think I'd be saying that at the beginning of the season that these two teams would only have one loss between the two of them, and the one loss between the two of them was to the Cowboys. Um, San Francisco's good, but Detroit is better at home, so go Detroit. St. Louis at Green Bay. St. Louis has no shot. Green Bay 6-0. So I would not mind seeing Detroit and Green Bay. I don't think Detroit's gonna make it to Thanksgiving undefeated, but I think it would be a pretty interesting game if both of those teams happen to get um, to Thanksgiving Day. Um, get to Thanksgiving Day for their game, both undefeated. That would be an interesting thing. Carolina at Atlanta. I really don't care for either one of these teams. Scam Newton and Matt Ryan, who I cannot stand. Matt Ryan is one of the most overrated quarterbacks. Matt Ice Ryan. He's going to be melted. But I think Atlanta's going to pull out this game, even with their overrated quarterback. Indianapolis at Cincinnati. Woo! Indianapolis, it looks like the only thing you're going to win this year is the Andrew Luck sweepstakes. Cincinnati wins. Buffalo at the New York Giants. The Giants, again, I said last week, the Giants haven't showed me anything. I was waiting for them to come out and show me something. They didn't show me anything. Nothing really impressed me. Buffalo's impressing me. I'm going to pick Buffalo. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh. I think Big Ben in Pittsburgh is back. They're going to beat Jacksonville with Blaine Gabbert. Jacksonville, I just don't see them winning. I really don't see them winning for a couple more weeks. They got a tough schedule after this. They got Baltimore, got Houston coming up. Then they're on their bye week. Week 10, they play Indianapolis. I think that'll be their next win. Week 10, 4 weeks from now. So good luck, Jacksonville. But Pittsburgh's going to win that game. Philadelphia and Washington, the dream team against Washington, who's shocking a lot of people with Rex Grossman as quarterback. It's basically the McNabb Bowl without McNabb in the game. I'm going to pick Philadelphia to get off the schneid this week and pull a big win. Houston and Baltimore in the start of the late games. Baltimore's defense, thank you for coming back this week. Fantasy football was a nail biter this week without that Baltimore defense giving me 20-some odd points. That comes in handy. Baltimore is going to beat Houston in this game. That defense just going to shut down Matt Shaw. But if he got shut down by the Raiders, he's going to get shut down by the Ravens. Cleveland at Oakland. Cleveland's looking pretty good this year, but I like Oakland. I like the Raiders. The Dallas Cowgirls at the New England Cheater Patriots. Again, it's another one of those games. I couldn't give a shit who wins. I think Tom Terrific, who is just a product, and I will do a video. I'm going to say this. Tom Brady is a product of the offensive scheme of Bill Belichick. And I will do a whole video probably later this week or next week explaining why I feel that way. But I just feel that Tom Brady gets so much hype and he's not worth it. It's MVP means most valuable player. Like I said, I could go on about this. MVP is most valuable player means you're the most valuable player to your team. Peyton Manning should win MVP this year, and he's not even playing because it is proven that he is the most valuable player on that Colts team. Without him, that team is garbage. Without Peyton Manning, the Colts are 0-5 right now and headed to 0-6 this week. Tom Brady gets hurt a couple years ago. The Patriots missed the playoffs by 1 game. Tom Brady is just a product of the offense, the people that are around him, the scheme. That line protects him. And if I was out there as quarterback of the New England Patriots and I threw a 5-yard pass to Wes Welker and Wes Welker ran 90 yards for a touchdown, yeah, I'd look like the greatest quarterback ever. I would look like the greatest quarterback ever. Tom Brady is overrated. Sorry, it was a little rant I had to go on. Speaking of great quarterbacks, the best quarterback in the league, and the second best quarterback, because Aaron Rodgers is top right now. But the second best quarterback in the league, Drew Brees, and the New Orleans Saints look to continue their 4-game winning streak when they go to Tampa Bay for a 4-15 game this Sunday. Whew. Easy pick here. I said the Saints go to 5 wins in a row, setting up the big Sunday night matchup against Indianapolis next week. Speaking of the Sunday night matchup, Minnesota at Chicago this week. Whew. Neither one of these teams, both of these teams actually, honestly, are going to be the cellar dwellers in this division this year. Detroit and Green Bay are just dominating the NFC South, and Chicago, I'm leaning towards them on this game because Minnesota just can jump out to early leads, but can't seem to hold off to end the game. They get a hot start and then just kind of flatline at the end. Last week, they got a hot start and was able to hold on with 28 points in the first quarter, but didn't do a damn thing after. Just happened to be they were playing Arizona, another team that couldn't do shit either. So I'm going to pick Chicago in this one, especially since they're home. I think Chicago takes it in Soldier Field. And then the Miami Dolphins at the New York Jets on Monday Night Football. The Jets will get off their 3-game losing streak. They will take down Reggie Bush and the Dolphins. So quick recap. Lions, Packers, Falcons, Bengals, Bills, Steelers, Eagles, Ravens, Raiders, Patriots, Saints, Bears, and the Jets. So you can book it. I'm pretty good when it comes to picking games. I don't want to toot my own horn, but toot toot. So with that said, I'm out of here, guys. And thanks for watching the video. Comment, rate, subscribe.